for workers were sent far from their village to mine stone in a distant mountain. Among them were Tund and his wife Amara, alongside Bako and Sani, each carrying burdens no one else could see. But even before the work began, tension followed them. Tund and Amara argued constantly, their words sharp and restless. Bako kept to himself, hiding the pain of a broken friendship, while Sani stayed quiet, pretending strength he no longer felt. At first, the mountain was ordinary, rocky, silent and vast. But soon, strange things began to happen. Paths shifted. Landmarks disappeared. And no matter how far they walked, they could not find their way out. Panic slowly took over. The deeper they searched, the more lost they became. That was when they realized the mountain was not letting them leave. Just when fear had settled into their hearts, they found her, an old woman calm and quiet, living deep within the mountain, as if she had been waiting for them. She looked at them and said, "This mountain does not trap people, it reveals them." Instead of showing them the way out, she made them sit. First she turned to Tund and Amara. She made them speak, not with anger, not with pride but with honesty. For the first time, they listened to each other. Truly listened. Then she faced Bako. "Why do you pretend it didn't matter?" she asked. And the silence he had carried for so long finally broke. He admitted the pain of losing someone he once called a friend. Finally she turned to Sani. "You are not strong, you are hiding." And in that moment he could no longer pretend. He spoke of his fears, his failures, and the pressure he had been carrying alone. And as each truth was spoken, something changed. The air felt lighter. The paths became clearer. The mountain no longer felt like a prison. They began to understand. They were never trapped by the mountain. They were trapped by what they refused to face. Now united, honest, and no longer hiding the path before them. Step by step, it led them out. At the edge of the mountain, they turned back to the old woman. She stood still, watching them with a calm smile. "This is where I belong," she said. They wanted her to come with them, but she simply shook her head. They stepped forward, and suddenly everything changed. The mountain was gone. No rocks, no path, no sign they had ever been there. Confused, they stood in open land, trying to understand what had just happened. Some places don't trap you, they change you. And some people are only meant to guide you, not stay.